This is a safe place to talk about hard things.
I saw my daddy's nuts.
Because terrorism really isn't a threat to the United States, right?
I do not find terrorism.
To the everyday citizen, no.
Do I think that the
You know
United
why you
States
say that?
Why?
I'll tell you why. I wasn't going to say anything. I really was trying to avoid this topic today. But all of this crap through Facebook and the news and Twitter, man, I am sick of our socialized society whose irrelevant relevance is just freaking gone too far. All I hear about is people bitching and complaining about how things should be given to them or another group or anything else. None of them actually do anything. Posting on Facebook, talking about it on a freaking video is not doing a damn thing.
I don't.
And 99% of everybody who's bitching has never been anywhere, has never put their life on the line, or actually committed real time, not once, not giving a couple bucks around a holiday season to fucking help anybody. Yet, all we do is sit, we'll just let everybody go and do everything. Well, you know what? I'm tired of that shit. You know what? I've been there and I've done it. I've seen what a lot of this shit can do. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't try to help, but we shouldn't just freaking open our doors and let this crap come in because, you know, these poor people. Fuck.
One of those times it's going to be wet.
I know, well, it could be.
It ain't gonna be
It
wet.
could have been that one.
It's gonna be a chunk. Pete, you gonna be down by the soup
Yeah.
kitchen next Thanksgiving? This Thanksgiving? Is that
Yeah,
next Thursday?
probably. I'm
Okay,
I'm
good to
helping.
hear.
I'm feeding 100 families or so.
All right. I hope you
This
will come
Thanksgiving.
around my house and feed me too.
Well, if you need it,
I
let me
was
know.
saying,
I'll put you on our list.
They feed everybody, dude. You don't have to be. You don't gotta be.
All I
poor,
need
you
is a
don't
name.
gotta be-
I
yeah,
agree
just a name.
that the average person says we need to help, and their idea of helping
Unending just.
It's not doing nothing.
is throwing $1 in a red bucket when they run into Walmart to buy the latest piece of blinky shit for their overprivileged
Yeah.
kid. I don't disagree with that statement. However, I also don't. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think taking in refugees is the end of the problem. From the beginning, I've said if ISIS is a fucking problem and they're a threat, wipe them the fuck out.
Yeah, but we won't
Done.
because that would damage our freaking.
I don't give a fuck. But I mean,
No, I'm just saying. But that's
But
why
I'm
we
saying-
don't have troops on the ground.
I have also been saying since day one, if ISIS is as big a threat as you say, and I'm looking at the map and their little squares getting bigger and bigger, and we decide they're shitty people, wipe them the fuck out. Put an end to that.
Russia's doing that for us.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're not. They're actually trying to get back so that they can keep everything.
They're trying to keep an ally
as it
for
was.
themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, they want to keep. They're just trying to keep Syria in power.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think we should have left Iraq
Jimmy,
when we
you've
did
been
because
pretty
I think we
quiet
created
the
a
whole
power vacuum
time.
that ISIS
We
fell.
did.
Got no opinion.
So I mean, so there's that. You
well,
know,
we fixed the problem and created a new one. What's fucking new?
because we're the Avengers.
Yeah.
No, we are.
Yeah.
We are the Avengers.
I
we
wish
are
I had watched
continually
The
running into
Avengers, so
solve
now
problems
that
we
I-
create.
You've got to watch that sometime, Paul.
I really gotta watch the Avengers, so I know what you guys are talking about.
Alright.
I do watch Supergirl.
Well,
There
Scarlett
you go.
Johansson's pretty
She
hot.
runs into fucking problems all the time, and it creates
But
them.
really
Oh,
that's-
actually, it was her parents that created them.
I just.
Sorry,
realized
that was
at
my
this
little.
exact moment.
I just
Oh,
been
gotcha.
watching so many things on Facebook and reading so much stuff and listening to so many things, and it's just like, you know what? If 10% of the people who are sitting on their frickin' asses complaining about everything really actually did something, I don't even know if it's actually really doing the exact right thing.
I don't know. I haven't been on my computer for 3 fucking days.
I mean,
What
what would
I-
happen?
I totally
here's,
agree with
Here's
you.
the problem I have with it, because those 10% of people who are complaining about it,
No,
No, it's
all
more
of
than
them are.
that. It's more than 10%.
Whatever. Even if it's just 10% of the population, and that same 10% of the population is putting $1 in those little fucking red
But they're
buckets.
not.
You just complained that people were only doing that around the holidays. You seriously just
I
complained.
said if they go as far as putting a buck or something.
Here's
in
my
around
problem.
The
There
holidays.
are people with less money who give more to charities than the people with money and the people with power.
How do you think they have money and power?
Yeah.
So
They don't
don't
show
piss and moan about the little people going to the store and drop money and then sitting there going, what the fuck can we do?
He's not pissing and moaning about those
No,
people.
we
what
need
he's
the money.
pissing and moaning about is people saying something needs to be done and not
Not
willing
doing
to do anything about
Literally
it.
anything.
Really do anything.
They
Sitting
say,
posting
that-
it? Yes.
like for example, and I'll use this as an example. It's not a popular example, but my wife and kids just participated in a breast cancer awareness walk. Okay.
Yeah.
They paid their fee to get the T-shirts. They went and did the 5 mile.
Whatever walk.
Which is
Whatever
nice. They
walk
need
was.
the money.
But none of that money goes to breast
I know.
cancer research.
Very, very little.
Very
of it does.
little
Very
of it.
little of it.
And even if it did, it gets spent so. So a lot of people actually probably think they're
They're
doing
doing
good,
something, but they're
but they're
probably
just
not
what
right.
they're doing.
In reality,
is-
they're not. Yeah.
Right.
Well, is it so wrong for people to feel good about
I've done at least
something
a
they
couple
did, even if
Alzheimer's
it
walks, I know
doesn't
it's
meet
like-
It's
certain people's approval?
yes.
Well, no.
Yeah, no,
There's
it
nothing
is.
with feeling good about.
There's nothing wrong with people going out and thinking they're doing something good, or
Yes,
are
It's the
doing
same
yes,
reason
there
people
is.
go to church.
No.
Not bad.
something.
Same reason people go to church.
No.
Careful.
Going out to
No.
People
I
go to
understand.
church
It's
to
not
feel
even the
good.
same. Okay. First off,
I
I've
want,
got.
I want
and to
Ben's
feel
thing.
whole.
I've got some
I'm gonna let
arguments
Ben
here.
defend this because I don't think I'll have to.
Yeah, no, you
Here's the
won't.
thing. First of all, I hate organized religion,
Oh
I
man,
know.
I would have never guessed that.
and I am probably as close to a reasonable yet confirmed atheist as you will find. However, churches actually do some goddamn good in the world.
Yes.
They-
Okay.
St. Michael's, is it, here in Green Bay?
St. John's.
St. John's ran a homeless shelter and paid a daily fine for running an unlicensed
Still does.
shelter.
I don't know if they still are getting
I
fined,
think
but
they
they
actually
still.
got licensed, but they still run the shelter.
Yep.
They put money in soup kitchens. Now, do I think that they should pay taxes? Yes. Do I think that they don't spend enough of their money to help the poor? Yes. But if you compare what
Yes.
the Catholic Church or
Is
the
doing
Lutheran Church
versus-
or
Any
versus
of the religions.
any of those religions versus how much money the United Way actually gives versus how much they keep
I get
for
you.
administrative fees, going to church is far more beneficial than doing a cancer walk.
Point well made.
As much as I hate the idea of people going to church, there are worse fucking ways you can spend your money to help people than tithing.
Yes.
You have to give credit where credit's due. That being said, yes, Paulie, there's a problem if people just feel good about themselves. And the problem is you're taking advantage, not you personally, but the people who organize these events, not even the people who organize it, because most of them think they're doing well too. Somewhere in the food chain is a cocksucker who is taking advantage of other people's desire to do good
To make
to
money.
line their fucking pockets.
Yep.
And those greedy fascist fucking bastards.
So we should stop
Welcome to the
doing
human
good?
condition.
No, we shouldn't
No,
stop doing
what
it,
we're
but
saying
we
is that
should-
somebody should get off their ass and actually
actually
do
do
something.
Right,
Are you
or,
sure that
or you
those
should
people
learn where
that
your money's
post
going.
shit on
Yeah.
Facebook are
That's-
doing something?
Yeah, I know a lot of them.
That's me.
Yeah.
Right after the Paris attack, they had the Pray for Paris, the Eiffel Tower peace symbol thingy came
Which
out.
again, there's nothing
There's
wrong
nothing
with
wrong
that.
with it. Yep. And then they had the flag thing and all the statues and big buildings and stuff covered in the
I don't
French
know.
flag.
I think I didn't hear the conversation that happened when I was outside, obviously.
It was the same thing
It
that
was-
was
yeah,
happening
it's-
before.
All the
But
same.
the news coverage of the Paris attacks, personally, I find
What did you watch it on?
atrocious.
Because I watched
Usually
it on
NBC.
Sky. I watched it on the French network.
Because first off, they're like, the Eiffel Tower is open today for the first day since the attacks. I looked at my watch, and I'm like, the attacks were yesterday. You shut it down for
a couple hours.
Part of that was night.
Yeah, no one was going to be there anyway.
No,
Maybe
it
a
shut
late
down
night, I don't
again.
know. Yeah.
It might
It
be.
shut down again, but they reopened it right away. Well, not right away, but okay. And then
Why is that news?
they did a thing today about how
Timmy,
we
take a
should
little
compare
nap.
the terrorist
A little
attacks
nappy.
to 9/11.
Do you want me to
No.
rock you?
No, we should not.
No.
Because she's like, well, these are. She's like, I don't know the word for describing these attacks and how significant they are compared to the 9/11 attacks. And I said, I think the word you're looking for is as in insignificant compared to the 9/11. Because you're talking about 3,000 people dying in a matter of minutes, and now you're talking about 130 people dead.
With a hostage
With a
situation,
bunch of people
bombs,
who are
and a
more after the
drive-by.
fact,
And
Right.
because of it.
Well, and now you're talking about there's 130 confirmed dead when I left the house.
Yeah.
As of 2 hours before I left the house.
Right, and one of our planes, that one plane that went down in the field had more people on it than that.
Right. And then there's like another 200
But
in
again-
intensive care. And I'm not degrading
Right,
what happened to
not
them.
minimizing
and I'm
it.
not saying that it's not a fucking tragedy.
What?
But do you know
They're not the same thing.
more people died than this when that fucking pilot crashed into the side of a mountain. More fucking people died than this when Russia supplied a missile that was used to take down an aircraft flying over Ukraine.
More people died than this when Malaysia decided to play hide and go seek with an airplane.
That's
Right.
true. We still don't know
We
what
had to go
happened to
save
that
something
one.
on that fucking plane.
Hey, and don't forget the Russian airliner that was brought down with a can of ginger ale.
You know what? I don't give a fuck about that.
That'll just don't be shaking your soda before you
No.
get on a plane, because then all of a
when
sudden it's
Russia
like
came
boom.
on TV, when Russia got on national television and decried Egypt because their plane was shot down, the whole rest of the world should have stood up and said "fuck you" in unison, because they gave no shits when they supplied a missile to
Yeah.
Fucking
Ukrainian separatists.
Ruskies,
Fuck them. Fuck them hard.
fucking socialist
I give
fuckers.
no. Yes, people died. I feel bad for the people on the plane. But fuck you, Russia, for saying that can't happen.
Yeah.
Fuck you for saying no Russian planes will fly over this area. Fuck you, because 6 months ago when we were worried, it was you jackasses supplying the missiles that were shooting down the planes. And I'm not so sure you didn't supply the one that shot down this goddamn
Yeah.
plane. Fuck you. It's probably Russian ginger ale they use.
Fucking Ruskies.
Cocksucker.